used in agriculture sector to control pests, and in developing countries the use of pesticides has been increasing. Pesticides exposure is also an important public health concern in Ethiopia.
This is deltametrin 2.5% EC. This is for plant use for like bugs and other. This is also veterinary purpose pesticide. This is Ethiomiraz, Amitraz, 12.5% EC for animal exoparasite use. This is Ethioconazole, 25% EC. This is a famous product for fungus, particularly for cereal crops, wheat and maize, barley, which badly required during this time, during this rainy season where the wheats are growing up.
Over 85% of the population depends on agriculture, and the activity is mainly characterized by small-scale farming. The government has been working to improve productivity of the sector in order to substitute imported wheat.
ኢትዮጵያ ውስጥ ለክላሽ ሲሆን ዶላር ችግር የለም። እያንዳንዱ አርሶ አደር ቤት ክላሽ ሞልቷል።
In Ethiopia, if it is for private clashing calves, there is a scarcity of hard currency, but if it is for water pumps, there is a scarcity of hard currency. This view should be changed. The farmers need to be organized for cluster farming and for green legacy, upon which regional administrations have to focus. A farmer who shares is not loser. The Almighty God has given you enough rain for your wheat for free. You have to offer for others also for free. There are some areas which are unable to cultivate due to happened conflict, so you have to stretch your hands for them to deliver a sense of helping each other.
812,000 ሄክታሩ በክላስተር ተሰርቷል።
812,000 hectares of land is cultivated by cluster farming, which is 74%, that maximizes our product by 24%.
Adami Tulu Pesticides Processing Factory manufactures various chemicals that is used as agricultural and health inputs.
Qonni biyya keenya irratti kan hundaa'e bokkaa eegeeti. Kanaaf jecha warshaan kun nyaata wabii guddisuudhaaf farra ilbiisaa oomisha farra ilbiisaa kan ta'e aynata 18 ol kan ta'u oomisha.
As we all know, our agriculture is mostly rain-fed, so it is difficult to fulfill what the country demands unless we enhance productivity of our agriculture. Our factory produces more than 18 types of pesticides. Ministry of Agriculture is among our popular customers. The factory supplies the product to all regional states under Ministry of Agriculture. We also produce anti-malaria in order to substitute imported products. This means we are also producing various drugs to Ministry of Health. Many farmers' unions and associations are also using our products. Investors also use our products. The factory also manufactures various chemicals that is used for different purposes, including textile chemical.
We are in HPLC room, high performance or high pressure liquid chromatography. You know, this high performance liquid chromatography perform all analysis of pesticides. Those pesticides which are not analyzed by GC will be analyzed here, can be analyzed here. So this is highly expensive instruments, maybe more than 5 million. We invest such amount to control the quality of the product. This HPLC has a pump of quaternary which has 4 solvents, have 2 detectors, UVIS visible detectors and fluorescent detectors. And this HPLC is being controlled by the so-called auto computer, which is software, which is total chrome software. We run this instrument from this software. So this instrument is particularly used to analyze the active ingredient, content, and the identity of the active ingredient. And we use these instruments to analyze other products. Also, we give supports for other government organizations like the Ethiopian Medical Control. This is Ethiopian Medicine Control Authority use this instrument to control the active ingredient content in long-lasting insecticide nets.
First, we will check the quality of the product in the mixing kettle. Then we will transfer to the product holding tank, and then as you are seeing, we will fill in bottle, seal and label. After labeling, we will pack in carton and then to dispatch to store. I am just controlling the way the production is going on in this factory, from the raw material incoming to the finished product. Just I control every activities of the way production is going on and the way the workers are working, going to work. So I think I am adding value to this factory and as a whole for the country, and I am doing my best and just supporting the agricultural ministries by providing quality pesticides to manage pests at its sources.
We supply for the unions, we supply for those licensed sellers of pesticides and associations, farmers association, and to promote our products, we perform workshops. We participate in workshops. We participate in bazaars, and we also do with the NGOs who are doing works of environmental controls and the safe use of pesticides. We participate on those workshops, and we give important information for the farmers and users of our pesticides in different medias and ways. At the same time, we put important information on our labels. Those informations, we say, do not use our pesticide before you read these instructions. So our objective is to give our farmers appropriate pesticides with necessary safe conditions. They have to use safely. We try to instruct and give instruction for those buyers, for those unions. We give them awareness training, and we also put all necessary marks and information in our labels.
Although there are no more advanced technologies in our company or in our factory, I expect in the future we may just doing another research and development, and just we will bring another additional products, newly updated products and technologies. Maybe currently we are, I can't say that there is not updated technologies, but we are just maintaining the previous technology and just going on the production.
We have products inside being analyzed for its heat stability, so that it stay for 2 years. So look at this. This is our malatine 5% dust being analyzed for heat stability. This is malatine 50% EC to be checked for its stability. So if we change some recipe changes, if we have some ingredient changes, we check its stability here in thermostatic ovens. That is what we are doing. So this is after we have here the registered numbers. After 40 days, we take it out. For example, this malatan will be taken out 160821. So it will be analyzed on HPLC for its stability.
Biyya keessa bichaame kaayyoomnoo warshaa kana bara 1991 irraa eegaleetti oomisha kan jammarre.
The main objective of our factory is to substitute imported pesticides and herbicides, but we have also been exporting to some neighboring countries. This factory was established in 1990. Now we produce more than 27 products. As pests change their behaviors, pesticides we produce must fit with the pest's dynamism. Pests often develop resistance. For instance, we produce malatine 50 WDP to avoid mosquito. Then we produce DDT. We also produce delta meta. Currently, we produce propavine. The more pesticides resist, the more we produce struggle to control it. The standard is often set by WHO and FAO. For instance, we did our best during desert locust migration in the country.
This is the finished product store. In this store, we store the products properly where the temperature and the level and the racks are properly arranged. Here we have products for the locust control, migratory locusts. We have a product which is called malatine 95% ULV to control locusts, which is migratory. And we are ready here around 14,000 liters of locust malatine ULV is ready for the emergency use. Last time when the locust emerged and being a critical and serious issue for our country, we supplied significant, more than 100,000 liters of this malatine ULV, which is very effective in the control of locusts. This is a recommended pesticide for locust control.
The factory has quality control laboratory.
This is our washing room. Here in this room, we wash our instruments clinically clean so that it will be used for the next purpose. We use these sinks to wash our instrument. We use this oven to dry the instruments. So in washing room, we perform cleaning of the instruments, the utilities apparatus. This is a washing room. So we wash the instruments there in the sinks, and we put the instruments in this oven, so it will be dry and ready for the apparatus or the utilities in this room. We dry it in this oven.
The factory produces DDT exclusively for malaria vector control.
Those are our products. This is Mancozeb WDP product, which is fungicide with active ingredient of 18% weight by weight. Fungicide Mancozeb WDP, wettable powder, which we add in water and dissolve and spray. This is our malatine 5% dust. Is 5% dust, which is used to control the weevils after harvest control for grains, which is effective, and even you can store by this malatine 5% insecticide for 2 years. I experienced it myself. Have a grain of wheat, you can store by this for 2 years. This is what we call Propoxure 50% WDP, which we produce for the Ministry of Health for indoor residual spray for mosquito control. We say do not sell because we only produce for the Ministry of Health.
Why only and only?
Because it is the Ministry of Health who have the authority to spray for every farmer holds house this medicine. And we take the license, the lease of that agreement to produce for the Ministry of Health. And we put this, do not sell for others. We say this to do not use on other purpose, to do not use on grains, to do not use on say, weevils control. This is why we put this. So people may buy it. It's not correct. We produce under the money of Ethiopian government, maybe from foreign aid. So this is for only Ministry of Health and to be do not misused for other purposes.
The remaining insecticides are provided for agriculture and veterinary uses. Malatine is used for both mosquito and agriculture pest control. Insecticides produced at the factory are presently exported to some neighboring countries like Djibouti, Kenya and Sudan. Each insecticide is targeted for specific pests.
We formulate liquid insecticides and fungicides in this plant. And now we are filling the formulated plant here. As you see, the tank, there is the tank in which we formulate the product. After we have formulated in that tank, we transfer to the product holding tank.
Currently, the factory has been producing insecticides, pesticides and herbicides. Pesticide demand increases as agriculture expansion is rapidly increasing. The factory has been striving to substitute pesticide products imported from other countries. According to the factory, more than 4 million pesticides are imported and more than 12 million are produced in the country. Adami Tulu pesticide processing factory has been doing well in environmental protection as well. The factory does not release any liquid and solid waste products to the environment.
This is our evaporation pond. We are environmentally aware that the output from our factory will damage and can damage our environment, so that every wash from our warehouse, factory and any waste from laboratory are drained here, so that this pond is made up of waterproof HDPE layers. Inside it has a plastic layers which help us to be waterproof, though, so that no material will be percolate into the groundwater. This is a critical for our factory to be environmentally safe. So we do not drain any of our waste to external environment. And we also, as I told you, protect the percolation of our washes into the groundwater by using this evaporation pond. We constructed it in millions of birds. It's not just a pond, it's a waterproof, critically made pond, evaporation pond. Everybody has to be concerned about the environmental safety. Here in our company, we are very responsible of our environment system. Even we are trying to establish environmental management system, AMS, environmental management system 14,000. So having this pond, we responsibly collect our outputs, our drains here in this pond. The water and the volatiles will evaporate, and the residue will be collected to be incinerated. And as you see, there is a mesh above to protect the birds to come in and drink water and die. Definitely our output is killing. It's a pesticide designed to kill. So we are very careful of our drains from the factory.
The organization has been discharging its social corporate responsibility in supporting community of the area as well.
This school was built by Adami Tullu Pesticides Processing Factory. The organization has been supporting community of the area since its establishment. In 2021, the factory built 4 additional classes with a cost of 2 million birr. So the factory has special respect among people of this area. The building which is seen at the back of me is new. Education is important for human being. Our nation didn't get education opportunity in the previous regimes. Both monarchy and the dictatorship regimes hindered benefits of our people, particularly in education. That time, they systematically marginalized our people.
Where we are is in a school. This school is known as Widana School. It is found in Adami Tullu Jido Kombolcha district And this new building is built by Adami Tulu pesticide processing factory. And actually the factory has built so many schools in different places in this district. And this one has 4 classes.